He's getting to the rim. He's got it all going right now.
Thanks, Nick.
Yep.
All right, and thanks to Nick Nurse. Thank you, Rebecca. Wide open for three. Wanamaker can't hit it. Stan, just to piggyback on the Lowry story, you know, he scored 11 points in the first 5.5 minutes. No field goals since the 7:22 mark of that first quarter.
Right, but really what they need these other guys to get going. And they get almost 60 points a game out of Lowry, Van Vliet, and Siakam. And it was just Lowry in the first quarter. Siakam and Van Vliet still very, very quiet.
Siakam and Van Vliet combining for just 2 points. Tatum patient. Well, Jason Tatum, he is elevated into that superstar status. Now in his 3rd year out of Duke, 3rd consecutive playoff run, just 22 years of age. Boston with a 7-point lead just underway in this second quarter. Lowry gets deep with Williams there. Anunoby for 3. Another cash for OG Anunoby. He's hit both of his threes, Stan.
Just what you said about Jason Tatum, though. Patience there.
Game in this series, they're down in the 50s right now. Very low field goal percentage. Extremely low three-point percentage.
Yeah, those 4 guys are shooting under 20% from 3 coming into tonight, and they certainly haven't helped themselves tonight.
Tatum with Van Vliet on him. He's going to fire up a 3. Oh, big hit for Jason Tatum. Van Vliet all over him, but at 6'8", Tatum just shoots right over him.
Yeah, they're in that matchup zone, and Tatum taking advantage of his size. I remember working with the Miami Heat, and Bob McAdoo was on our staff, and he said anytime he had a small guy on him, he knew he could just take his time. It was just make or miss. There was no way the guy could bother his shot. Jason Tatum there in the same situation against a much smaller defender.
Tatum averaging over 27 points per game in the playoffs. Boston's won 6 straight in the playoffs. Tatum is shooting over 47% from three-point range in the bubble playoffs here. Kicks it to Smart. Corner 3 is up. No. Offensive board. Williams. Oh, he's met at the rim by Ibaka. That'll be Toronto ball. Last touch by Williams.
This is a great block by Serge Ibaka here. Williams, who's a great leaper, goes up but doesn't have the ball protected. Ibaka gets it. He's dropped off a little bit later, but used to be a premier shot blocker.
Lowry uses that body, the strength to get deep. Scores at the basket. For Lowry, his first
was moving, leaning a little bit, but when you watch it again, I think he did get himself stopped and took the contact.
Unsuccessful challenge. Siakam picks up his 3rd foul. He'll remain on the floor here. 3-point Boston lead with the ball. And Smart comes up empty. Marcus Smart, who has been terrific so far in this series, is 0 for 4. Lowry on the attack in transition. The Raptors score again.
Kyle Lowry has attacked at every opportunity, particularly in transition, but he has been at the rim all night. When you're one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league, that eventually the ball's going to start going in the basket.
There's a turnover. Lowry trying to connect with Ibaka into the hands of Tice. Now Boston up 1. Here's Tatum shifty up top for Tice. Nice setup, Tatum to Daniel Tice.
Well, that's one of the areas I think that Tatum has really improved in. And there's
what a defensive effort that was.
Toronto's defense has been outstanding.
Another misfire between Lowry and Ibaka. Another turnover. 3rd consecutive turnover for the Raptors. Brown hangs and finishes.
That's a great finish with Ibaka coming to help.
Jaylen Brown went for 16 points, 8 rebounds in Game 2, now in his 4th year. Been to the playoffs every year with Boston. Ibaka missed a 3. Brown with the rebound. One thing about the Celtics here, they have a great young nucleus, but this great run of playoff appearances and winning series in the playoffs as well for Boston. They've got a lot of experience, a lot of games under their belt. Here's Smart on the drive, gives it up. Brown right there, and the layup is good. Timeout, Nick Nurse and the Raptors. Boston with a little push. Not only get to know Kobe, but work with him a little bit. Grew up a Kobe Bryant fan. We've seen a lot of Kobe and Jason Tatum right now. He's definitely got that winning instinct. Here's Brown, some nifty dribbling and a nice little mid-range. So this is an 8-0 run here for Boston. Stan, it all started. Toronto had 3 turnovers in a 4-possession stretch that all led to points, led to a quick 6-0 burst. Boston has their largest lead. Gasol gets inside, gets the friendly bounce, and 1 for Marc Gasol.
And the turnovers, Toronto.
74% free throw shooter. Wasn't close right there. Boston leads it by 8 with the ball. Tatum just back in the game. Little step back 3 is short. Here's Powell playing with 3 fouls. Kemba Walker picks him up. Gasol, nice pass to Van Vliet, but Walker right with him on the switch. See Marcus Smart guarding Powell right now. Van Vliet hunting. Anunoby for 3. His first miss. Anunoby gets it again, and a little jumper is good for OG Anunoby.
Well, Kyle Lowry doing all of his work around the basket tonight, attacking on the drive, getting to the offensive glass.
Lowry with his 3rd assist. All 15 of Lowry's points have been in the paint tonight, and that'll stay Boston ball. 9 on the shot clock here. Anunoby can be a handful defensively. 3rd-year player out of Indiana, the former Hoosier. Shot clock ticks. Down to 5. Smart. He'll pull a 3. And Marcus Smart drills his first one of the night. Started this game 0 for 5, Stan, but his first made 3 of the night, and that's been a familiar theme for Boston in this series.
And with Jaylen Brown out, Toronto going some triangle and 2. They'll be in it again on playing man-to-man on Kemba Walker and on Powell in a triangle.
Smart high off the window up and over Gasol. Was 4 for 18 from 3-point range. Kemba Walker all the way in, ran out of real estate. Turnover Boston. Anunoby having a tough time with the yo-yo. Long 3 for Van Vliet. Back-to-back triples for Fred Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet shot 39% on the year. He shot 56% offenses in the league. Toronto number 2, Boston number 4. So seeing those kind of plays is not a surprise.
Boston has 6 blocks in this game. Good ball moving here. Tatum on the attack, lays it up and in. So slithery in the lane is Jason Tatum. Tatum now in double figures. He's got 10. Brown's got 10. We had a little bit of a surge here in the second quarter. Lowry, everything he scored has been inside. Blew a tire that time, comes up short. Coming to the end of this second quarter. Boston had stretched their lead to 10 at one point. Toronto's biggest lead came early in the first quarter. They were up 7 right out of the gates. About 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smart on the drive. Double team is there. He kicks it. Kemba Walker got it just as the timer expired. Walker with a big 3 for Boston. Chance at the last shot. Lowry from half court. Ooh, almost a flurry for the Celtics at the end of the quarter.